26. Down from 27. I was at 27 a few days ago. Maybe about a week ago. I have to calculate the days. I already did that. Hold on. Can't lose this booty. Thighs are about the same, about 20 and a half. Out of the 30s into the 20s, I'm at 129.4. That's about a pound lighter than yesterday. So awesome. It feels really good to get rid of excess fat on your body. It's a really good feeling. Anyone can do it. So, I've lost my weight has dropped about 10 pounds in the last couple weeks from eating all the calories I want, all the carbohydrates I want, in other words, all the sugars I want, all the fat I want. Okay? In fruit. So fruit is not fattening, okay? Please believe me when I say this. Fruit is not fattening. You can eat 1,000,000 calories of fruit a day and be supermodel skinny. If you don't believe me, just try it, okay? Alright, today I want to talk about the men and who, may be inhibited by going raw because it seems like kind of a girly diet. A lot of men may think that eating raw is kind of a girly diet, and you've been conditioned to think that real men eat meat with these restaurants who award men for becoming obese and prone to heart attacks. They're rewarded for it. I don't know. But you need to dispel all of that. You want to be alive and healthy and strong and look good, right? You don't want to be in a wheelchair all obese. So flip your mind around and start seeing things for what they really are. And just think logically. Raw foods contain the most nutrients. And if you want to be healthy and have strong bones and muscles, you want to eat high nutrient foods. Okay? So I'm on muscleandfitness.com. Muscleandfitness.com is saying, and there's pictures all over here of these big guys. Fruit is not only okay, it is actually helpful. First thing in the morning. The best time to eat fruit is immediately upon waking. While you're asleep, your liver burns up its glycogen to supply needed glucose to the brain during your nightly fast. So I never really thought of that before. You're actually fasting every day when you sleep. You're going for what, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, sometimes if you're not wanting to get out of bed. That's a long time to go. You know, that's many hours to go without eating. So you're doing a little mini fast really every day while you sleep. When liver glycogen levels begin to dip, a signal is sent to the brain to start breaking down muscle protein to convert it to amino acids into glucose for the brain. Your brain runs on glucose. Animal products contain no glucose. When you wake up in the morning, you are a muscle-burning machine. That's why you always kind of feel a little bit lighter and tauter when you wake up in the morning, because you had fasted all night. Okay? And your body is at that state where it's just looking for energy anywhere. So it's going to take whatever it gets and burn it. At this time of the day, you will not have to worry about fructose being converted to fat. But again, this is a magazine that is not really quite vegan, so they're not really on board with the fact that you can eat as much fruit as you want and never gain weight, even if you don't exercise, because there's no fattening potential in fruit. Okay? You could lay on the couch all day if you eat fruit. If you eat nothing but fruit as a complete couch potato, you'll still be thin. But if you're trying to lose weight, it's going to take a lot longer for you to drop that weight if you don't exercise. Exercise just like a pencil and a pencil sharpener, zaps it. So if you exercise every day, you will slim down a lot more faster than you would if you did not exercise. Where was I? So I'm going to kind of skip that because this is not a vegan. They're not on board with that yet. So eat up. The fructose will be put to good use for restocking the liver glycogen levels and switching off the signal to burn more muscle protein. So you're getting food. You don't have to burn your muscle anymore for energy. That's first thing in the morning. Get some fruit in your body right when you wake up. My breakfast is some little kefir pears I picked off my neighbor's pear tree. Right off the tree. It is the best way to be. Best fruit for bodybuilding. Bodybuilding, getting muscle. Best fruit for bodybuilding. No need to fear fruit. Get the timing right, pick the right fruits, and you could actually speed along your gains. Pre-workout. Another good time to eat fruit is about 30 to 60 minutes before a workout. Particularly if you haven't eaten a high-carb meal for several hours. Your body needs carbohydrates for exercise. So you want a high-carb diet, high-nutrient. Carbs are nutrients that your body absolutely needs. Carbs are starch, fiber, and sugar. You need all those things. So low-carb diets are not healthy. The fructose will replace the liver glycogen that's been used throughout the day. So as you live, your body is using up its glycogen levels, so you need to replace that with fruit. The fructose will replace the liver glycogen that's been used throughout the day, which will be used to steadily deliver glucose to the working muscles while you exercise and help spare the glycogen in the muscle cells. This helps to prevent muscle fatigue. That usually comes on strong as muscle glycogen levels begin to fall. So as you start running out of fruit energy, your muscles will become tired. Best pre-workout choices. So this is some samples of fruit that they're recommending. Pear, watermelon, apple, cantaloupe, grapes, strawberries, and raspberries. Yummy. This is sweet party. Post-workout. After a workout, there is nothing wrong with eating some fruits to replenish your glycogen levels in both your muscles and your liver. So your muscles and liver had to do a lot of work to get you your workout. So you need to feed them. Just remember that 2 servings of most fruit will only provide about 20 to 30 grams of carbs. That's just 2 servings. So eat a lot of fruit. Don't worry about eating too much fruit. For those who want to optimize muscular gains, you'll need to kick the carb grams up to at least 40 to 100 grams. Okay, so you want more of that. So it's fine to eat a lot of fruit to get all your energy. Best post-workout choices: cherries, peach, apple, cantaloupe, grapes, strawberries, raspberries. I think that's the same list. It's true what they say, no one ever got fat by eating plenty of fruit. See, people kind of know this, but they're always kind of contradicting themselves when they say watch calories and watch sugar. Again, it's just a big puzzle. The puzzle pieces are out there floating around. You have to grab the sensical, logical ones and create the big picture, okay? It's just, you gotta grab all the information, put it together, and see. Make sure that you are relying on whole fruit for fuel. Whole fruit. See, this is one example of how they're contradicting themselves. It's true what they say, no one ever got fat by eating plenty of fruit. Just make sure your fruit choices are well-timed and that you are relying on whole fruit for fuel. So a whole pear, not pear juice or a pear smoothie. That pitcher worth of smoothie likely contains a veritable fruit horn's worth of fructose and calories, which is a bit much for a physique-minded individual. See, again, they're not really on board with the idea that calories can be unlimited as long as you're eating raw, especially, raw whole fruits and vegetables if you want. So again, they're not really on board with that idea yet. So here they're contradicting themselves again and telling you that calories need to be watched, which is not true. Calories do need to be watched if you're eating cheese and bread, things like that, processed foods, cookies. Yes, you definitely need to limit that or you will become corpulent. But with fruit, you could eat 500 trillion calories of fruit a day and not get fat because there's no fattening potential in fruit whatsoever. It's just used really efficiently and it does not add weight to your body, add excess weight. So they don't really know that yet, so they're saying watch calories. That pitcher worth of smoothies likely contains a veritable fruit horn's worth of fructose and calories, which is a bit much for a physique-minded individual. But no, you can eat as much as you want on fruit. It's not to say that the occasional fruit smoothie will kill you. It's certainly a better indulgence than a double cheeseburger. But like most things, you will need to moderate how often you have them. So they're saying watch how many smoothies you have. They didn't really say why they're suggesting that. Well, they think it's because it's too many calories, but just I don't think blending something up does not increase the caloric intake. So I don't know. I don't know why they're saying that. Maybe because people generally put a whole bunch of fruit in a smoothie and drink it, so you are technically getting more calories. That's probably what they mean. So you're getting more calories and more sugar generally when you drink smoothies, because a smoothie is generally made up of several pieces of fruit. But if you just eat a fruit whole and you chew, because chewing helps you feel full, and eating whole fiber helps you feel full more, I think. Like if I were to sit here and eat this entire pear right here, I wouldn't feel full. My body is using its jaws to chew. And this is just kind of the more natural way of eating. When you chew, your salivary glands excrete saliva, which helps clean your teeth. This is the natural process, the way you're supposed to eat. You're supposed to bite, chew, swallow, digest. Bite, chew, swallow, digest. You're supposed to be chewing. It's good for your teeth to chew. Keeps them working. So work out for your teeth. If you're eating soft food all the time, soft mashed up baby food all the time, your teeth are not getting that benefit from the chewing. So it affects your dental health. You might get more tooth problems if you eat soft, cooked, blended food all the time. Make sure that you're relying on whole fruit. I also got some fresh, beautiful, sweet, cute okra here. Okra is a fruit. I went to the farmer's market yesterday, finally. So much more pleasant than a grocery store. You're not rolling around like a zombie in a cart, playing bumper carts with everybody. You don't have to stand in lines, really. Well, I didn't. And it's fresh from the farmer, straight off the plant. It wasn't stored in a warehouse and coated with anything. And she doesn't use any pesticides at all. So not even organic pesticides are on here. And okra is a fruit. You can get your green foods in a fruit diet. Any kind of green bean, peas, snap peas, is all fruit. Anything with a seed is fruit. Really good. It's just kind of a leafy flavor. What? Okay, where were we? Fruits for supplements. So instead of taking supplements, eat these fruits. I'm still on muscleandfitness.com. The value of fruit goes way beyond glycogen replenishment. Check out these little-known supplement mimicking benefits of some popular produce. Grapefruit. Subjects who ate half a grapefruit with meals or drank 8 ounces of grapefruit juice. Fresh squeezed grapefruit juice would be the healthiest type of juice. No additives or preservatives. But you still want to eat the pulp so you can get the fiber, because fiber is what keeps your stomach flat and your intestines clean. It cleans you out like a pipe cleaner. But really what you should do, the best thing to do is just peel off the section and eat it whole and not juice it. Because that's really the more natural way of eating, I think. That's what I do. I don't juice, it just takes time and I don't know. I'm not into juicing. But if I went out to a restaurant or something, I would order some juice if it was fresh squeezed. I'm not completely obsessive about it. But at home, I just eat normally whole fruit. And I don't juice or make smoothies. It's just easier. It takes less time. You don't have to clean a blender. And I find it cumbersome. Subjects who ate half a grapefruit with meals or drank 8 ounces of grapefruit juice 3 times a day lost 4 pounds, with some losing more than 10 pounds in 12 weeks without dieting. Well, that's kind of contradictory because I guess dieting meant not cutting back on other foods. Maybe that's what they meant, probably. Because you are changing your diet, so you are kind of on a new diet when you start eating and drinking a lot of fruit. So just without dieting, probably because they were more full and they did not junk out on junk food as much. Orange. The king of citrus world is a great pre-workout snack because the vitamin C helps protect nitrous oxide, NO, from being broken down by free radicals. So what is nitric oxide? Is that a protein? I'm not sure. Let me find out. Just saying free radicals break this down. Free radicals break down nitric oxide, or nitrogen oxide, is also known as nitrogen monoxide, is a molecule with chemical formula NO. It is a free radical. It is a free radical. So, what are they saying? The king of the citrus world is a great pre-workout snack because the vitamin C helps protect nitric oxide from being broken down by free radicals. Well, it says that nitric oxide is a free radical and is being broken down by free radicals. So maybe there are good free radicals and bad free radicals? Protects nitric oxide from being broken down by free radicals. It also helps to have one post-workout. Because these same antioxidant effects. So vitamin C is an antioxidant that you need to keep the muscles healthy, keep your skin looking good, because free radicals destroy the skin and they deteriorate the muscles. So you want to fight all that with vitamin C, and they're recommending oranges. So what exactly is a free radical? In chemistry, a radical, more precisely a free radical, is an atom, molecule, or ion that has unpaired valence electrons or an open electron shell, and therefore may be seen as having one or more dangling covalent bonds. Unpaired or open electrons. With some exception, these dangling bonds make free radicals highly chemically reactive towards other substances or even towards themselves. Their molecules will often spontaneously dimerize or polymerize. Don't know what that means. A dimer is a chemical entity consisting of two structurally similar monomers joined by bonds that can be either strong or weak. So it's a type of chemical. Most radicals are reasonably stable, only at very low concentrations in inert media or in a vacuum. Most radicals are reasonably stable, only at very low concentrations in inert media or a vacuum. small quantities, and they're not harmful, is what they're saying. But when you eat things that make them, I don't know if they multiply or they just, new ones are created, free radicals just all over your body, just everywhere in harmful amounts, and they begin to make your skin age and deteriorate your organs. Acidic food, harmfully acidic food, things that create a lot of acid in your body, trying to alkalize the system and break down things that put the body in a 𝙂𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 state of mind will create tons of free radicals in your body. So, in mammals, including humans, nitrous oxide is an important cellular signaling molecule. Signaling, that's a weird word, molecule, involved in many physiological and pathological processes. So this is a molecule that we need for nerve signals and just chemical signals. And you don't want it broken down by free radicals. So eat tons of vitamin C because it prevents that. Vitamin C is found in large amounts in all fruits and vegetables. Apples contain polyphenols which have been proven to increase strength and fat loss. So these are all fruits that they're recommending for muscle strength and health. Apples contain polyphenols which have been proven to increase strength and fat loss. So eat apples to be strong and lean. Cherries, grab a handful of cherries post-workout to reduce inflammation and enhance recovery. The wonder ingredient, 𝙗𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤. So fruits help you recover after you use your muscles, and especially if you're just putting your muscles through hell and they need to be restocked with nutrients. Fruit. Watermelon. This citrulline heavy melon helps you with blood flow. You need blood flow into your muscles while you work out. And nutrient delivery. You need nutrients delivered to your muscles through the blood while you work out. Since citrulline gets converted to arginine and nitrous oxide. I believe arginine is a protein. Yeah, arginine is an amino acid that you need while you're working out and after you work out. U.S. National Library of Medicine. Let me read that. Let me read this first. The National Institute of Health website says eat a healthy diet. Eating a balanced diet will help manage your weight and provide a variety of nutrients for your muscles. Growing muscles need nutrients. Emphasize fruits and vegetables. Emphasize fruits and vegetables. That's the very first thing I say under all these tabs. Very first line, top sentence. Very first word is emphasize, not eat in moderate amounts. Okay, that should tell you something. Emphasize fruits. Emphasize fruits. Very two words. And vegetables. So I would take that as fruit is the best thing you can possibly eat. Emphasize fruits. Some people think that supplements will make their muscles bigger, and stronger. However, supplements like creatine can cause serious side effects, and protein and amino acid supplements are no better than getting protein from your food. Using steroids to increase your muscles is illegal unless a doctor has prescribed them for a medical problem, and can have dangerous side effects. But some of these guys who do this don't seem to care about that. You don't have to be this incredible Hulk. Yes, we all love Incredible Hulk, even though he's violent. But you want to be light and fast and agile. Like Tarzan in the jungle, you want to be fast and flexible and energetic, and you don't want to be this big, heavy, slow guy, You want to be flexible and able, like a little fast, like a fast ninja. So, you don't have to put yourself in danger just to get huge. Okay. However, the supplements like creatine can cause serious side effects, and protein and amino acid supplements are no better than getting protein from your food. No better than getting protein from your food. I think people they like the idea of the magic pill. Pop it in your mouth, boop! But it never happens like that. Using steroids to increase your muscles is illegal and can have serious, dangerous side effects. No muscle-building supplement can take the place of good nutrition and proper training. That was the National Institute of Health. Okay, so they're saying eat fruits, don't take supplements. Bones. You need fruit for strong bones. If you want strong, hard, unbreakable bones, are going to be less prone to injury, cracking, and breaking. You want tight, solid bone density, not Swiss cheese bones. So you need tons of high nutrient foods to feed those bones and make the bones. Of course, you need to apply weight to your bones, but as bones need sustenance to build, so you need to give them that with fruit. Impact of fruit consumption on bone mineral density. This is the U.S. National Library of Medicine website. Okay. We investigated environmental detriments, specifically dietary habits, of bone mass density, BMD, by using multiple regression models in a rural Chinese population. Higher fruit intake was found to be significantly associated with higher bone mass density in both sexes. High vegetable consumption, however, did not positively impact bone mass density. So they're saying fruits helped with BMD and vegetables did not. That's what they're saying. Again, I'm eating only fruit and I feel fine. I work out all the time, and as far as I can tell, I'm healthy. And I don't eat vegetables anymore. So try it for yourself, read about it for yourself. Fruit diet may be the best thing. I'm happy with it. But I'm still always learning and reading all the time and studying myself. Okay, so higher fruit intake was found to be significantly associated with higher BMD in both sexes. Higher fruit intake. Higher fruit intake associated with higher bone mass density. So the more fruit you eat, the more strong and unbreakable your bones will be, because your bones are just being flooded with nutrients. So they're able to just suck it all up and like just harden. Especially if you're applying weight to them and really build, because that's another way to build high BMD. Apply weight to your bones the same way you would build large muscles. Because when your bones have weight applied to them, they got to kick into gear and be able to support that. So they add nutrients and they become stronger. Fruits, specific foods such as fruits, can positively impact bone mass density. Okay, so fruit is good for your muscles and your bones. You know, probably any page, the first thing they'll say, eat more fruits, eat fruit, eat lots of fruit, all the fruit you want, whole fruit. They're saying that for bones and muscles. So if you really want to be strong, eat fruit. That's the first thing everybody's saying. The very first words, eat lots of fruit. Okay? So guys, you have to start being fruity. You have to love the fruit. Stop thinking that fruit is a girly food and think you have to eat what you're eating. You know, the standard American diet. And I know the grass-fed beef thing is very popular. Skip the cow and just go for where the cow gets its nutrients from. If you notice, the cow is huge. The cow is enormous and it only eats grass. It does not eat other dead animals. So guys, it doesn't make you look tough when you're barbarically eating a dead animal. It makes you look insane, really. And if you want to be strong and healthy and fit and fast, eat fruits. If you want big muscles and strong bones, eat fruits. Everybody's saying it. Research it. Okay. Some of the largest animals on Earth eat only plant foods and photosynthetic organisms like algae. Photosynthetic green organisms. So just try it. So how do you stay full? I would recommend eat lots of avocado, eat lots of watermelon, lots of super high watery fruits will help you feel full. Tons of watermelon, avocado when you need something more heavy. Coconut, nuts, pistachios, cashews, walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, any kind of nut you like in a raw state, not roasted or salted. Definitely stay away from the salt. So these are the things that can help you feel full. Sweet foods, watery foods, and fat and protein-rich foods will help you feel full. So sweet foods, watermelons. Watermelon goes under sweet and juicy, which is good. You want super, super, super duper high water foods. So you want to eat a lot of watermelon. Because watermelons contain some of the highest concentrations of water. And water helps you feel full, so you won't be hungry all the time. Lots of fat and protein-rich foods, nuts, and avocados, coconuts. The foods highest in protein also tend to be the highest in fats. They are digested slower, they kind of stick to your ribs a little longer, and they help you feel more full. They're not difficult to digest, they're just digested slower. Okay? And the fat nutrient contains twice as much energy, twice as many calories as carbohydrates do. You still need your carbohydrates, but if you're feeling hungry and you just think you need something heavy, eat some fats and protein-rich foods. Avocados, coconuts, nuts. And then you'll probably want something sweet, so get some dates. Bananas are good. Watermelon, Because sometimes you want something a little less juicy. You just want something just sweet and chewy. Dates are awesome for that. Bananas are awesome for that. Carob, if you have access to carob. Carob would be great. Anything sweet and chewy. And then you'll probably want something watery, so break out the melon. You know, it's just a continuous cycle. So that's how you stay full on a fruit diet. It's really easy. Lots of men eat only fruit and are very happy with it. But even if you have to eat some greens and vegetables, you know, that's fine. Like, generally at home I'd only eat fruit, but sometimes if I go out to a restaurant, I'll have a salad, because that's usually limited options when we go out. So sometimes I eat lettuce when I go out, but you know, if you want to eat lettuce, fine, whatever. Just eat raw, because raw contains the highest amount of nutrients. Chew your food well. And that's the best thing for strong bones and tough muscles.